Hey everybody, Brandon with Bearded CB82, and well, we're coming at you from a different location because you know what? It's the weekend. Oh well. But today we're going to be talking about the Olsa Tools indexing Prybars. You know what? I finally got my final opinion on these guys, and I know already. Uh, and it's been a little while since I put out a video. Temperatures have finally warmed up. I'm not even needing gloves. Polar vortex is gone, and I no longer have to keep on rescuing trucks. So, uh, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get things turned around, and we're going to face the cardboard. Okay, the Olsa Tools. Lovely indexing pry bars. Try to keep them in frame here for you guys. So, these I've been using for several months now. And yeah, they work awesome. Uh, Competitively priced, uh, priced right, I will say that, for the set. And definitely worth it. This thing's done a lot of seals and some gaskets and all sorts of stuff. Hence why it's still got some gear oil on it. This has been handy. I like this little guy. It's good for like the little bitty caps on the wheel nuts that I absolutely hate. We rip them off and get rid of them pretty much whenever a truck comes in with them. And yeah, it's action on it's fine. Never had a tooth in this slip. Never had to really clean out the head either. So far, so good. Now, the big one. This one's taken a lot more and has kept on going. Just to give you an idea, that was beat with a hammer severely. And well, what happened there was a little bit ago, a few weeks back. It was nice and chilly just before the real cold came in. Had a truck, had to go repair over the road, replace the alternator because alternator seized, and spun the coolant. Well, it's the engine fan belt, so broke the fan belt. No fan belt means no water pump. No water pump means truck overheat and no go nowhere. So had to go do. Luckily, it was kind of in a parking lot of a very crummy truck stop. So didn't have to do a whole lot of dodging, luckily, but did have to do it over the road. And I took my pry bars with me, these two in particular, because you have to reuse your actual pulley assembly when you replace the alternator. And that one did not want to come off. It was replaced a few days beforehand or a week beforehand at a truck stop, and whatever mechanic they had at the truck stop there probably decided to use a 1/2 inch air impact as hard as he could to get the actual pulley, the spindle part of it, on to the new alternator, and it didn't work out so well. So normally they pop off with just a little bit of force. We beat it for probably 20 minutes trying to get it off because we didn't really have a spare. And between this and a not a large chisel, kind of like a punch, uh, had to wedge those in there and keep on moving it, walking it off of the shaft without trying to ruin it because we still needed it to get the truck going. And yeah, 20 minutes straight beating, and hardly nothing to the end on this guy. I can still probably, I've been talking about making that a little bit sharper, but I don't know now after how well it does just on its own with the factory edge. Phenomenal. We put dents in the hardened steel shaft of the alternator, and pretty much demolished most of the front end of that alternator just trying to get that pulley off. And I mentioned before about how it's got the handle separation. Nothing's happened here. Nothing's come loose. Nothing's broken apart. Nothing's broken off. And that's after beating the ever-living hell out of these things. So yeah, Olsa Tools, they definitely put a good one together with these guys, and definitely recommend. Also, if you go over to their website, there is a BSB10 for Bearded CB10 to get 10% off of an order if you do want to order these off of their website. Olsa Tools, Canadian company. And yeah, these are definitely a lot cheaper than the Snap-on version. Cheaper cost-wise than like the gear wrench version that I have got the large extendable one of. As a bundle pair that comes together, I think, yeah, you wouldn't be upset with what you get. I haven't broken it, and I probably don't think it'll ever break. I believe it does have a lifetime warranty on it. So I've not had to test their warranty. So far, so good. So yes, Olsa Tools Prybars. Definitely rock.